The gloves are coming off today. It is Trader Joe's versus the grocery store. I picked up several food item dupes from Trader Joe's and the grocery store. I brought them here today to see which ones you should be buying. I love Trader Joe's, but I hate going there for my main grocery items because I like my name brand stuff. And then when I go to Trader Joe's, it's like the Trader Joe's generic brand. And sometimes it's not always as good as my name brand stuff. So I wanted to see today with this collection that I have accumulated, which of these items are better? I feel so official when I do videos like this. Like, I'm a real food scientist, but I'm not. There are actual food scientists that I don't want to disrespect. But in my mind, I feel like a food scientist. I feel like we should start with one of the most popular cookies of all time, the Oreo. Trader Joe's has their own twist on the Oreo cookie called the JoJo's. Oreos are dangerous because once they are opened in this house, they disappear like magic. And I don't even like Oreos, but I can't stop eating them. It's a weird mind twist. I think I need to see a therapist, but that's a whole other conversation. I mean, just this experience alone, I'm so happy right now. I've never had a JoJo. Can't not think of JoJo Siwa. Right out of the gate, this packaging does not, I was like hitting myself in the face. This is not hitting it for me, you know what I mean? Not as satisfying. Ooh, I like that though. It's not nice to compare sizes, but in this case, I do think it's helpful. I think they're like literally the exact same size. This one smells sweeter, the Trader Joe's. It's so weird. I don't like it, but I love it. What's wrong with me? Right now for the Trader Joe's. Ooh, it almost tastes like a milk chocolate version of this. This has more of a birthday cake, chocolate birthday cake punch to it. The icing actually does taste like frosting. The Oreo frosting doesn't taste like anything in nature. I think if I'm going to eat an Oreo, I'm probably gonna eat Oreo versus Trader Joe's. I don't like that hard cookie sensation, but if I'm gonna do it, I wanna go big. Okay, this next one is legit the one I'm most looking forward to. It is Trader Joe's white cheddar shells and Annie's white cheddar shells. So I had to be really careful because these two pastas look exactly alike and I definitely would have gotten them confused. This is the Trader Joe's version. I mean, it's delicious. Dang, that's good. Okay, now for the Annie's. No, The Trader Joe's version is by far superior to the Annie's version. It has way more flavor, it's more potent. The Annie's is fine, it tastes good, but that nice stinky feet cheesy taste, it just kind of falls away where the Trader Joe's one is like, I took kickboxing once and now I'm getting a little too cocky. I think, can I just have one more bite? This has so much more flavor. Like 40% more flavor. One more bite. Since we're talking about pastas, Trader Joe's has this organic vodka sauce and Rouse has also their version of a vodka sauce. And I know that the Trader Joe's version is way cheaper. This stuff is like $10 a bottle. Right out of the can, the Rouse is chunkier. The Trader Joe's version is more liquidy. And the Rouse version was way easier to open. The Trader Joe's one really hurt my hand. I am using Trader Joe's pasta, so I hope that doesn't skew the outcome. It's good. It needs some meat in there. Pretty good flavor. All right, this is the Trader Joe's version. I spilled it on myself. I should not be left alone with these food tasting videos. Where's Matt? This is really hard. The Rouse version, I like the texture a little bit better. I think there is a little bit more fluffiness to it. The Trader Joe's, whilst a little runny, I like the flavor so much more. I want both of them together in one new thing. I don't know who wins. I think if I had to choose a winner between these two, I'm gonna go with Trader Joe's because I am going to end up putting beef in this anyway, so the texture will be fine. Wow, that's pretty surprising because I think it's a lot cheaper. Let's talk about Takis. Is it Takis? It's Takis, right? I've actually never had a Taki. I figured now would be the perfect time to try them because my palate is pure. The Trader Joe's has their rolled corn tortilla chips, chili and lime flavored. They need to come up with a better name. That's just too many words. I need to call them like roly-polies or something. A Taki looks kind of like more like an organized Cheeto. So let's give it a go. Enough talking. Enough talking. Ooh, it's spicy. Oh, it's spicy. I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna be fine. I really liked this. It's like a tortilla chip. I love tiny tortilla chip fried in some spicy powder. That's good. All right, now for the rolled corn tortilla chips, chili and lime. You guys get it. Definitely could be sisters. Good, but not as good as the original. The flavor's off. It's more lime-ish, so it has like a tartness to it. It's not as spicy, and the crunch is harder. The Takis are light crunch. These are a little bit more of a harder crunch. I have to give this round to the Takis. There's just something special about them. Is Pringles the once you pop, the fun don't stop? I can't remember. Let me know in the comments. Clearly, it's very effective because I can't even tell you what it is. So Pringles has a competitor at Trader Joe's, the sea salted saddle potato crisps. The branding is a little scary. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, this guy's kind of losing it and needs some intervention. I think I haven't bought these from Trader Joe's because I don't trust him. I don't trust him. It's kind of like a low budget Greatest Showman men. It's Hugh Snackman. Oh my gosh, I have to stop. Let's start with a Pringle. Just the lightest, crispiest, easiest to eat snack on the planet. It kind of disintegrates in your mouth. It's so easy to chew. Like, you have the one crunch and then it's soft. Whereas a lot of other chips, like tortilla chips, you bite it and it just continues to scratch up your gums. This is just a delicacy. Let's see what Huge Snackman has to offer. They are slightly thicker and slightly crunchier. It's a little saltier. The margin is very slim. If you gave me this and told me it was a Pringles, I would totally believe you. This round, I like them both equally. I think they both can win this round. Let's talk about Reeses. My least favorite candy. It's fine, but it just is so underwhelming to me. Like, chocolate and peanut butter candy makes me just bored. This is like the largest container I've ever purchased. Ugh, smells like my childhood. My dad loved Reeses growing up, and he loved white powdered donuts, and he loved Sugar Smack cereal. And all of those things are so triggering to me because I had no food autonomy. Anything I wanted, who cares? I had to suck it up and eat whatever the adults were eating. Okay, here for the Reeses. Classic. I think I have food trauma. Oh, we all know that. What else is new? It's a very strong flavor. It is very signature though, so let's see what Trader Joe's has to offer. Oh. Ooh, so the inside is creamier. It's almost like an icing. For this round, I have to give it to the Trader Joe's. There's something light and fluffy about these. So if you love peanut butter, this one might win for you, but for me, this tastes more delectable. Moving into the category of fish, Swedish fish. Okay, it kind of tastes like Kool-Aid, very sweet. I thought they would be more sour. Okay, I see how addicting, these are kind of addicting. I'm gonna just jump right into this other thing before I get to, those were scissors. Let's move into the Scandinavian swimmers. Where were the creative namers when they were naming the rolled corn tortilla chips, chili and lime flavored? Where were you guys? This packaging I like a little bit better, though it is more dangerous because it's bigger, easier to just fit your hand into. They kind of taste soapy. Ugh, no, no. It tastes like a Bath & Body Works seasonal lotion flavor. So for this round, Swedish fish versus Scandinavian swimmers, I gotta give it to the Swedish fish. They're the OGs. The flavor is much more, I'd say natural, but we know it's not natural. This just tastes wrong. It tastes like I've done something bad and my mom's put soap in my mouth, which only happened to me one time in my life, and I stopped doing bad things. Or at least bad things that my parents found out about. Goldfish remind me of the pool, and I feel like all the moms brought Goldfish. It's like the easiest snack for kids to eat during break, you know, when the lifeguard swims. They do remind me of like preschool children. This smells like the popular mom who had all the kids in town, like the way her van smelled. You're like, oh, that's Mrs. Johnson's van. Yep, it smells like Goldfish. No hate to Mrs. Johnson. It is hard out there. Light, crisp, slightly salty, slightly cheesy. But the Cheddar Rockets, are they going to be a strong competitor in this race? I feel like cheese rockets are way more exciting than fish. Size is similar. Ooh, these are fluffier and they're butterier somehow. Fluffier and butterier. Oh, these are addicting. There's more collapsing, which is oddly satisfying in your mouth. These are a little bit chewier, but we're talking about the best little cheddar snacks. I'm gonna have to give it to Trader Joe's on this one, which is shocking because Goldfish are so popular and they are really delicious, but there's something special about these little rockets. I love rockets, I think they're cool. Next we have the Cheerios versus the Honeys. Cheerios has such a signature flavor. flavor. You know it, you love it, you've always had it your whole life. Honey O's? I'm a little skeptical. But you're not even hiding the fact that you're trying to be a ripoff of Cheerios, you know? Looking at them, these are the Cheerios, these are the Honey O's. Let's start with the Cheerios. Did you guys ever, when you were a kid, eat your cereal out of a mug because all the dishes were dirty in the house and you wouldn't be caught dead washing a dish? Iconic, legendary, signature, yes. These don't look as dark, so I don't feel like they have as much flavor. Yeah, that has a different flavor. The Honey O's are in fact way sweeter. They almost taste like honeycombs, which is another favorite childhood cereal of mine. It has a very super sweet honeycomb vibe, but it does have like an unusual foreign, I don't know her aftertaste. Whereas Cheerios definitely is like a long lost friend that you haven't seen in a long time, like a pen pal, if you will. Do people even have pen pals anymore? Oh, this one's gonna be hard. Okay, let's be real. Cheerios are really good. I like them. Honey O's, because they are so similar to honeycombs, I'm gonna have to go with the Honey O's this round because there is something a little sweeter about it, where the Cheerios actually taste a little healthier. It's supposed to help lower your cholesterol, which this does not make those kind of promises, and I can tell. Let me know if there are any other items, snacks, things, dupes, generic versus brand name ideas that you'd like to see me test on this channel. Please subscribe if you're here. If you've made it to this point, I would love for you to be a part of this internet family, and I mean that because you guys mean so much to me. I'll snack with you later.